Good morning students, welcome to the second video. So now we are discussing about business process outsourcing in details. Okay. So in our previous video we have learned that business process outsourcing or BPO is those activities where the firm lets out its non-core business activities, and those non-core business activities should be of producing in nature, should be of manufacturing in nature, and not those activities which requires technical knowledge including highly skilled manpower. Okay, those skilled activities will be discussed in under KPO. Now under BPO, here you see what is written. Business process outsourcing or BPO is a business practice in which one organization hires another company to perform its processes or tasks that the higher organization requires for its business to operate successfully. Here you see those activities which are not core to them. For maintaining those activities, they will be hiring another activity. Why they will be hiring? To manage their business operation more successfully. Now you see, apart from that, BPO, where it has got its roots, in industries, manufacturing or other companies to handle specific processes or parts as a part that include the supply chain. Supply chains will be including your transportation facilities. I've already given you an example of mobile phones. Just that mobile phone producing companies, if they just produce the mobile, that will not be able to reach the market. They need to pack it, they need to advertise it, they need to transport it. All these things, if the mobile producing company focuses on all those activities, then the company may not be successful. So many activities a particular business cannot do. It should always focus on its core activities and let out its non-core activities, including all those supply chains, etc. That is your transport and such, etc. And that should be your unrelated to the core competencies required to make their end products. End product, that means to the ultimate consumer. They have to, not only they have to produce, they have to reach to the consumers. That is called your end products. Okay. Next you see, now the knowledge process outsourcing. Let us learn this in details. See, we have already distinguished between BPO and KPO. This KPO will focus on those technical activities that will require highly skilled and knowledges. Okay, here you see, knowledge process outsourcing contracts out knowledge-based works to qualify subject matter experts. Okay, now you see, I want a law firm to help my business defend legally. For that I need to hire all those lawyers. Those lawyers can assemble at a particular place. You have seen all those law firms, you have seen all those chartered accountancy firms, you have seen those management consultancy firms, you have seen all those brokerage firms. All these activities are done or are there to only have people hire them. Okay, that is why they have got particular specialist knowledge on those activities that they will be doing. For example, I am producing something, I may not have those knowledge regarding the legal matters, nor I may not have those knowledge regarding my management activities. In that cases, I will be hiring all those firms. Okay, next you see, companies utilize KPO when they are looking for specialized knowledge. Okay, special knowledge and expertise, and when they have shortage of those skilled professional or staff. That is very common. You may have shortage of all those skilled professionals. I may have a particular business, but I may not have my legal experts in that business. I may not have those management consultants in my business. In that case, I am bound to hire them. Okay. Next you see, ideally companies look KPO to simultaneously obtain highly skilled, intelligent, mental forces and decisive judgment at lower cost. Usually, why this lower cost comes? Because if my active professionals, if my staff does simultaneously the legal activities, does the management activities, does the investment activities, then that can lead to overhead and that can be disastrous, because my staff may not have that requisite knowledge or qualification to maintain everything. In that cases, I will be hiring another firms, either be it your legal, either be your technical, in order to help my business run smoothly with a lower cost. Okay. Next we will be learning about the difference between BPO and KPO. Usually KPO is included as a part of BPO, because why? To have our specialized information done thoroughly, we have to pay certain amount of money. Okay, so whenever they will be accepting money, then automatically they will be becoming a business. That is why KPO is included under your BPO. Okay, here you see, BPO involves outsourcing of labor and other operational work to the third party. That means to an outsider firm, which will be maintaining their non-core activities to save money. Okay, although KPO is a subset of BPO, that means KPO is included under your BPO. KPO involves far more specialized technical and analytical knowledge based works. Okay, so these are some of the examples of KPO that relating to your financial consultant. Those chartered accountancy firms will be doing. What is the work of chartered accountancy firm? You know that. Okay, next you say research and development activities. There are some organization, or like you have seen in your NIST, Northeast Institute of Science and Technology. All these things are your research and development works. They used to hire all these things from an outside agency to help them do researches. Okay, next you see business operation relating to management consultant, technical analysis, investment. Those are brokerage firms. Okay, legal firms. Then medical firm, those are association of doctors. Okay, those association of doctors usually is being hired by top businessmen or by top organization in order to maintain their good health of their staff. Okay, next you see data analysis and interpretation. These are various statistical firms that used to provide various consultancy services to various businesses. Okay, now come to the last slide, that is the disadvantages and the barriers to KPO. Okay. See, there are certain barriers which needs to be maintained, or there are some activities which needs to be cautioned. Okay, because now here you see search for trustworthy firms. Now you see, I will be hiring a chartered accountancy firm, or I will be hiring a tax account consultant firm, but my accounts, my rates, my bidding process, that needs to be kept secret. Okay, if that firm leaks my vital information, leaks my profits, or if they leaks my sensitive business information, then that will be very trouble. That can be very problem for a particular business. That is one of the major barrier or major disadvantage to KPO. That is why search for trustworthy firm for letting out highly sensitive matters. Usually the accounts related problems, accounts related activities, relating to management activities, relating to staff, relating to profits of a firm. Those are very highly sensitive matters. And those sensitive matters must be kept secret by a particular agency like your KPO. Okay. Next you see search for accurate technical and legal accounting firm. Now you see which firm is good. I have a particular business. For my business to have my KPO, which firm is good or which firm is not that accurate to my businesses. To search them, it's a very problem. Okay, because most of the people depends upon the social media. Most of the people depends upon their advertisement to determine what is a good firm or what is a bad firm. To determine the competent firm, to determine the highly skilled firm, it becomes a very trouble for a particular business. Okay. Next you see transparency and insider trading in dealings of firms' bidding rates. Here you see a firm has to bid, a firm has to deal with an auction market. In that cases, what is a particular rate of dealing of a particular firm? That should be kept secret by the KPO. If that secrecy is not maintained, then the firm's internal bidding rates, if they are being leaked, then the firm may lose those particular contracts. Okay. So these are some of the activities relating to outsourcing that we have discussed, and with this we have come to the end of the chapter, emerging processes of businesses. Okay. So your half-yearly syllabus will be based upon this. Okay, will be based upon all these activities that we have discussed. Okay. So that's all for today class. Thank you very much.